Why 90% of new cars are now disposable, J.D. Power and Consumer Reports data. If you bought a new car in the last 5 years, there is a good chance you paid more than you needed to, and you are getting less than you paid for. Today we will explain why modern new cars are becoming disposable, what J.D. Power and Consumer Reports data reveal about this reliability collapse, and why used older cars are suddenly the smarter financial choice. This is not just an opinion, it is a pattern the data confirms. J.D. Power's recent dependability studies show vehicle problems after 3 years are at levels not seen since 2009. Consumer Reports continues to flag rising owner complaints about electronics, software, and powertrain durability. When automakers trade mechanical robustness for software and convenience features, owners pay the price in repairs, subscriptions, and accelerated depreciation. Why it matters right now. If you're shopping for a car in 2026, this matters because it changes the math. Depreciation curves shift, insurance and repair costs climb, and the long-term cost of ownership for many new models is higher than you think. Understanding the data, including the J.D. Power reliability signals, the Consumer Reports owner surveys, and market pricing from iSeeCars, gives you an unfair advantage as a buyer. The economics of disposable cars. Manufacturers now design cars as platforms for services. Screen-based interfaces, telematics, and subscription features turn cars into recurring revenue machines. That's great for corporate margins, but it's terrible for long-term ownership. Software faults, locked modules, and complex integrated systems create single points of failure that are expensive to diagnose and repair. Where a 20-year-old car needed a replacement switch, a modern car often needs a controller reflash, an authorized update, or a dealer visit, and that costs time and money. That shift is one of the primary drivers behind the reliability collapse J.D. Power is documenting. The data comes from J.D. Power's dependability signals. J.D. Power measures problems per 100 vehicles and tracks owner experience. Their latest studies show a spike in software, infotainment, and electronic issues. The headline is this: owners report more problems at year 3 than they did a decade ago. This is not an anecdote. It is a systemic increase across multiple brands and segments. Those elevated complaint rates translate into real dollars. More warranty claims, more out-of-warranty repairs, and faster resale losses for the affected model years. Consumer Reports independently surveys owners about real-world reliability and satisfaction. Their data shows similar trends, with electronics, unexpected engine or transmission events, and accessory failures dominating open-ended owner complaints. Where mechanical failures used to be the main cost drivers, we now see software bugs, sensor failures, and electronic module breakdowns producing warranty costs and out-of-pocket repairs that are both expensive and unpredictable. How software turns a car into a subscription. Modern vehicles increasingly rely on subscription features, digital navigation, remote start, advanced driver assistance, even seat heating in some cases. You can buy the hardware, but the feature is behind a monthly paywall. Worse, some systems require cloud connectivity to operate, and when software or servers fail, a car's function can be reduced or disabled. This is not hyperbole. It is a shift from a durable, good you own, to a connected product that only works fully if you stay in the vendor's ecosystem. There is a counter-movement among mechanics and informed buyers. Look at forums, repair shops, and private sellers. Smart, conservative buyers are moving toward pre-digital cars. These were models built in an era when parts were mechanical, diagnostics were simple, and owners could fix things themselves with a wrench and a $20 tool. Those older vehicles do not require dealer authorization to replace a part. They lack subscription lockouts, and their parts are widely available and inexpensive. Depreciation and market pricing. Market data from used car marketplaces show a divergence. Certain modern models depreciate faster because buyers factor in the long-term risk of software failure and expensive dealer-only repairs. Meanwhile, Many well-chosen older models retain practical value because they are cheap to keep running. The depreciation floor, where a car's price stabilizes after the steep early drop, now becomes an explicit buying advantage for used car shoppers who understand which models have truly stabilized. There are 3 structural reasons reliability is falling. First, complexity. Cars now have hundreds of electronic control units and millions of lines of software. That complexity creates many more failure modes. Second, cost cutting in engineering. Lighter materials, compact packaging, and tight tolerances can compromise longevity. Third, business model shifts. Automakers monetize features over time, creating incentives to lock functionality behind software and authorized service channels. What the data says about risk. J.D. Power and Consumer Reports don't just warn, they show patterns. Faults are concentrated in infotainment, software updates that introduce regressions, and an increasing share of complaints tied to connectivity and telematics. When these categories become dominant, reliability, as measured by owner experience, declines. That decline correlates with faster depreciation because buyers discount future repair risk. What buyers can do today? If you are buying now, you have choices. Number 1, avoid the feature trap. Buying a base or mid-trim without a subscription ecosystem reduces your exposure to software lockouts. Number 2, prioritize platforms with historically strong mechanical reliability in J.D. Power and Consumer Reports rankings. Number 3, consider older model years in the depreciation sweet spot, the cars that have already paid their insurance in value loss and now offer stable, predictable ownership costs. Checklist for smart buyers. Before you buy, run this quick checklist. Check J.D. Power dependability scores and Consumer Reports reliability ratings for the specific model year. Search NHTSA complaint volumes for that year and model. Look at iSeeCars for depreciation and days on market metrics. Finally, inspect the vehicle for complexity. Large touchscreens, subscription prompts, and proprietary modules are red flags. The bigger picture and policy. This is also a policy issue. Right to repair efforts, open diagnostic standards, and better consumer disclosures matter. If regulators require interoperability and transparency, manufacturers will have less incentive to lock features behind proprietary updates. For now, consumers must vote with their wallets. The era of truly permanent forever cars is under pressure. J.D. Power and Consumer Reports document a shift toward disposable design in many modern models. That makes used older cars not a fallback, but a savvy financial choice. If you want a vehicle you actually own, replaceable, maintainable, and affordable to keep on the road, the math is clear. Think about control over your vehicle, not just shiny features in a showroom. The data sheets and owner surveys back it up. If you found this analysis useful, hit like, share this video with someone who is car shopping, and subscribe for more data-driven buying guides. Drop the make and model you are considering in the comments, and I will pull the J.D. Power, Consumer Reports, and NHTSA receipts and tell you whether that specific year looks disposable or durable.